A week to the supplementary elections in Bauchi, PDP predicts a cancellation of polls. Welcome to Roots TV Roundup. I'm Gloria Oje Emodi. Before starting the news in detail, here is a look at our top stories. PDP forecasts cancelled elections in Bauchi. Lagos begins demolition of 180 houses. Patience Jonathan to forfeit another 2.4 billion naira. Controversies continue to trail the supplementary March 23rd polls to be conducted for states where elections were declared inconclusive by INEC. The opposition People's Democratic Party is alleging that the electoral body has been bribed by the APC to hike the number of cancelled votes from 70,000 to over 180,000 in Bauchi, northeast Nigeria.
Our party already have full information of plots by certain known top-ranking officials of INEC who have been bribed with huge sum by the All Progressives Congress to widen the scope of results cancellation beyond Tafawa Balewa local government to 14 more local government areas and hike the number of cancelled votes from 70,000 to 184,555.
The Lagos State Building Control Agency on Friday morning commenced the demolition of defective buildings within Lagos Island. The agency revealed that 180 houses will be demolished in the exercise.
Following the school building collapse which occurred on Wednesday in Itafaji, Lagos Island, the Lagos State government has begun the demolition of dilapidated buildings in the area. The state government had earlier earmarked about 140 buildings for demolition on Lagos Island. 29 of the dilapidated buildings are expected to be demolished on Friday. A three-story building housing a primary school came down suddenly on Wednesday. It was reported the building was earlier marked for demolition last year. However, the state governor Akim Yambode said the government faced resistance from landlords of the houses. By Thursday morning, 9 people were confirmed dead while 37 people were rescued alive. The debris had been cleared, those trapped have been evacuated and the rescue operation has ended. Final casualty figures are still being compiled and will be announced later.
Meanwhile, the Nigerian Institution of Structural Engineers, in an exclusive with Roots TV, has indicated that building collapse is more rampant in Nigeria than is reported. Okay, so give us an idea of the frequency of building collapses in Nigeria, either in the past 1 year or in the past 5 years.
Well, the frequency in the past 5 years, I can say maybe in the tens, high tens, 70-something, 80-something.
The Supreme Court on Friday affirmed an order of interim forfeiture made by the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court in respect of the sum of 2.4 billion naira allegedly traced to Patience Jonathan, the wife of former President Goodluck Jonathan. Barely a week ago, the Apex Court had affirmed an interim forfeiture of the sum of $8.4 million belonging to the ex-First Lady and directed her to return to the Federal High Court in Lagos to show cause why the funds should not be permanently forfeited to the federal government. And that's all on the Roots TV news. But before we go, a recap of our top stories. PDP forecasts cancelled elections in Bauchi. Lagos begins demolition of 180 houses. Patience Jonathan to forfeit another 2.4 billion naira. For more news updates, subscribe to our YouTube page and follow all our social media platforms. I'm Gloria Oji Emodi.